What's up, folks? It's your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're going to be doing the recap of tonight's pay-per-view Battleground. We're going to start off with the pre-show match, Aiden English versus Ty Dillinger. Right off the bat, there was a lot of back and forth going between English and Dillinger. Aiden English had the offense at the first part of the match. Ty Dillinger tried to fight back. Dillinger got him into the director's cut for the win. I was wrong. I picked Ty Dillinger to win this, which was a surprise because they've been burying Aiden English the past couple weeks. We then have the tag team championship match, the Usos versus the New Day. Right at the beginning, Kofi Kingston drop kicks Jey Uso. After a little bit, Jey Uso and Xavier Woods tag in. Xavier Woods gets stuck in the corner, gets a couple cheap shots in by the other Uso. Jimmy gets a 2 count. Kofi Kingston gets tagged in. After a little bit of a rally, he eats a super kick by Jimmy Uso. Xavier Woods gets in a little bit, and he gets the flying elbow for the win. So we have new tag team champions, which I chose the New Day. We then have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin. I picked Shinsuke Nakamura to win this one. Right at the beginning of the match, Baron Corbin's trash-talking Shinsuke. Shinsuke hits him right after he's slinging words. Baron Corbin gets Shinsuke Nakamura into the corner, starts pounding down on him. Shinsuke Nakamura gets set up for the Kinshasa. Baron Corbin lays dead on the mat. Shinsuke tries to pick him up. Baron Corbin gets a cheap shot, racks his nuts, and gets disqualified. So I won that one, technically, by disqualification. We then have the 5-way elimination match for the #1 contender for the women's title. Lana, Charlotte, Natalya, Tamina, and Becky Lynch. As soon as the bell rings, Natalya drops Charlotte out of the ring, goes after her. Lana and Tamina team up, clear out the rest of the ring. Becky Lynch was able to eliminate Tamina and Lana with a disarm her. Natalya got Becky Lynch eliminated by pinfall. She was grabbing her tights at the same time. Charlotte tried to do a moonsault onto Natalya and end up catching knees to the gut, which allowed Natalya to get the pin. So this means Natalya is now the #1 contender for the women's title. She's going to be facing Naomi at SummerSlam, providing, of course, that Carmella doesn't cash in anytime between now and then. We then go to the United States title match, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. As soon as this match starts, it goes outside really quick. Get everybody back in the ring. Kevin Owens keeps AJ Styles grounded for most of the match. AJ and Kevin Owens were exchanging submission holds back and forth. Kevin Owens tried to pin AJ Styles. Both shoulders were on the mat as the ref was counting, and they awarded the win to Kevin Owens. Kind of a dusty finish. In the long run, I think it kind of lines up for there to be a Kevin Owens-Chris Jericho match at SummerSlam. So we'll just have to see on Tuesday for SmackDown how that all unfolds. We then have a flag match, John Cena versus Rusev. Rusev started off pretty strong. Each of them tried to immediately run up and grab their flags. This match took way too long. As predicted, Cena got the attitude adjustment on Rusev, put him through a table, got his flag up onto the stage for the win. This match straight out took the crowd out of the entire pay-per-view. We then have the Fashion Files. They're getting old. It's stupid. It's retarded. It's needs to be done with. They're acting like Mulder and Scully. They get approached by the Ascension, who said that they did it. I literally lost interest. Apparently the Ascension left the office and then the lights went out and Fandango and Tyler Breeze got beat up. So as much as I would like to want this to be over with, looks like we're going to be dealing with this shit for another week. We then had the match that was added after I made my predictions video, Sami Zayn versus Mike Kanellis. This was a bathroom break match. The crowd sounded dead. Thank God it was a quick match. Sami Zayn won. I don't know where they're going to be going with this, if it's going to follow into this week's SmackDown or if it's just a match that he threw in, a one and done deal. Thankfully it's over. Which brings us to our main event, the Punjabi prison match for the world title, Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton. It was speculated earlier in the pay-per-view that the Singh brothers weren't going to be anywhere near the ring. That should have foreshadowed that they're definitely going to be in the ring. As soon as the match starts, Randy Orton tries to escape. Jinder Mahal pulls him back in. The Singh brothers come out, shocker, and start interfering with the match. They start beating up on Orton. Jinder Mahal gets a kendo stick and starts beating Orton as well. Orton fights back. As Randy Orton tries to climb up the side of the cage, one of the Singh brothers climbs through the holes in the cage and is hanging on to Randy Orton to keep him from climbing up further. Randy Orton proceeds to beat him down, and he ends up taking a fall and lands on the announcer's table. That was one of the few pops this match had. Towards the end of the match, the Great Khali comes out, reaches through the cage, and grabs Randy Orton by the throat and holds him there long enough for Jinder Mahal to climb up and out of the Punjabi prison. So Jinder Mahal retains his title. This is going to be an interesting SmackDown this Tuesday. See exactly the fallout from the pay-per-view. It was alright. Towards the end of the pay-per-view, it dropped fast. Right, the Cena-Rusev match just took all the air out of this. After that match, the crowd sounded dead. They didn't sound into it. I believe our next stop on the pay-per-view line is SummerSlam. I don't think Raw is going to have another pay-per-view in between. But that'll do it for this recap of tonight's pay-per-view Battleground. Leave a comment down below what you thought of the pay-per-view or what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.